Okay, so we got Yagami's Rolento versus Lahadima's Chun-Li. Alright. Yagami very dominating in the beginning here. They were actually playing casuals yesterday, and Yagami was quite dominant. He didn't win every match, but he was winning most of them. And that was the case for a lot of us. It wasn't just Lahadima, it was also Bublan, myself, and Ethelman were all playing against Yagami, and none of us were doing particularly well. Actually, Salty Kid too. There was a lot of salt and a lot of crying about Rolento last night. And I think maybe you guys will be able to see why. I didn't really cry about it because I just wanted to learn the matchup. It was fun. But yeah, Yagami is sick with Rolento. One of the biggest buffs Rolento got that didn't sound so good on paper was that his EX Patriot circle travels further forward now. And that makes a huge difference with his jabs, because now he can, at pretty much any distance, go from a jab into EX Patriot circle, which leads into a follow-up hit and into a new mix-up. And Rolento, well, Yagami takes the first game, just as I'm explaining one of the changes that made Rolento so good now. Nix. Oh, fuck it. Never mind. Okay, so 1-0, Yagami. I agree. I think Cody Rolento, it's not good for Cody. I thought it was good for Cody in 103, but in 104, I think it's 5-5. Cody gets a lot of mileage out of Sonk versus Rolento. Rolento doesn't get to use the same options as he does against many other characters. Okay, making good usage of those rolls and very good usage of the stinger. That's one of Yagami's trademarks. The stinger usage is exceptional, really. And Yagami almost always runs Ultra 2 because he loves doing the counter hit standing heavy kick into Ultra 2 or the stinger into Ultra 2. Oh, when the focus hits, that's going to be a lot of pain. Oh, he didn't really go for a setup there. That's pretty weird. Oof. Oh, we get... No, he didn't get it. Well, another thing that Yagami loves about Ultra 2 is that it's very hard to punish for most characters. He does it, and it's kind of like Steph's Ultra 1, where he'll just stand there and most characters can't do anything. That's another advantage Cody gets, since we were talking about the Cody Rolento matchup, is that his Ultra 2 will still get him at most ranges at that, in that case. Oh, Lahadima really trying to bring it back here. And he goes for the chip! That burned his whole meter, but it's worth it, because otherwise he might have lost the whole game. Oh, did that hit him behind? What the okay. Another good change is that the active frames on his standing medium punch, the anti-air, increased by like 4. So it's a very reliable anti-air in almost all situations now. Rolento got a lot of buffs. I didn't really notice until Yagami started talking about them. And that's one thing that Nemo talked a lot about, that a lot of Rolento players don't do, that Yagami has started doing, is to keep throwing the knives when you're not doing anything else. Because when you're at a distance where the opponent can't reach you, why not throw the daggers? Because it'll give you meter. Why not just keep throwing daggers all the time? words that Nemo has spoken and that Yagami obviously took to heart. Lahadima goes to character select. I haven't seen Lahadima play another character, but I don't know if he has one or not. He's at least taking time to think. He's looking around a bit. Bästa skiten. If you've been following the stream today, you've seen that Yagami has been very dominant, and that hasn't really changed here. Even though Lahadima took a round, Yagami has been relentless. Oh shit. Okay, so Lahadima took some time to think, tried to clear his head, but Yagami, I mean, Rolento's still there, the problems are still there. Let's see if Lahadima found a good solution, or at least a good option. Yagami in a very good position here. He's at match point. He's only lost one round so far in this game. Well, this set, actually. Oh, that anti-air stinger is so disgusting. I mean, I know he's not actually trying to go for it, but I hate every time it hits because it feels like he did something so smart, even though it just kind of happened. Okay,